Welcome back to Universe Mode, and it is the final NWA Power before we get to Guilty as Charged. And we've got no music. Why is the music not working on Cody's entrance? It's always something. The production this season has just been a mess, an absolute mess. But anyway, as Cody comes out, it's a sheer show of just how much of an amazing babyface he is. He's just coming out to the sound of the crowd cheering. Yeah, we've got another round of the Ring of Honor Championship tournament. And an awkward woe. Oh, let's get to the next one so we can get some music on. So yeah, it's the final NWA Power before Guilty as Charged. Cody Rhodes defeated Pete Dunne in the first round. Austin Theory defeated Dolph Ziggler by some controversial means. And we're down to Rhodes versus Theory, and we've been here before. This is a familiar situation because of course these two had a fight for the national championship back at NWA Hard Times. Of course, Cody Rhodes came out on top of that little altercation, and then at the Crockett Cup, was it the Crockett Cup? I believe it was the Crockett Cup. Austin Theory won the championship back, and Cody left the company for a while. Went and took a break, and early on in this match, Cody dumping Theory on the outside of the ring. Theory reeling a bit from the humiliation, and Cody straight on the offense. But yeah, these two have been real corners of the NWA when we first started last season. And then Cody dipped. Cody dipped and Theory stuck around, and that was something that Theory wasn't afraid to point out during last season, was that, you know, he was a fighting champ. He was putting that national championship on the line, and he said that he'll do the same with the Ring of Honor. He wants to defend that as much as he possibly can, and regardless of what you think about Austin Theory's tactics at getting to the gold, you can't deny that he's a goddamn good champion when he's got the gold. You can see there at ringside, Dustin Rhodes, unfortunately unsuccessful not only against Will Ospreay, the world champion, who's set to put his belt on the line against Adam Cole at this upcoming pay-per-view, but also he was defeated by Kyle O'Reilly in a fantastic match, but it was a big L for Dustin. And you look at the story going on here with both Rhodes brothers, you know, sons of Dusty, in the NWA, competing in the NWA right now for a belt that is not an NWA branded belt. And, you know, we've spoken before, Dusty Rhodes, one of the biggest names in the NWA. One of the most famous NWA superstars. And here are both of his sons unable at the moment to compete for an NWA belt. Oh my god, and speaking of Dusty, Cody there paying some tribute with the bionic elbow, and Theory fighting back, getting some boos from the crowd. Taking Cody over to the ropes where Dustin is. Irish whip. Ooh, swings him round into the neck breaker. And Cody's really had Theory's number throughout this match so far. He's had the offense for the large majority. This is really the first time that Theory's gotten into it. You know, I think with Dustin at ringside kind of playing sheriff, Theory can't cheat his way to a victory here tonight like he did against Ziggler. Massive forearm in the corner there to the chin of Austin Theory. Dropped down with a slap, followed by the Bulldog. Cody Rhodes getting all fired up now, calling Theory to his feet, looking to put an exclamation mark on this match with a Cody cutter. Theory goes down like a ton of bricks, and look at Cody showing off. Look how much the tables have turned. Like I said, the last time that these two fought each other, Theory beat Cody. This is Cody's opportunity for redemption right now. And now center of the ring, right on the NWA logo. The crossroads there from Cody. 1, 2. Oh my god, and a kick out there from Theory. Theory stays in this thing. Cody taking Theory up top. Oh my god, and a Rana off the top. Sends Theory halfway across the goddamn ring, and now catching Theory upside down. Good grief! Dumping Theory on his skull. 1, 2. And that is it. Cody had to whip out the big moves that time. Holy shit. And Cody advances, still with no music. Try and figure that one out. But Cody advances to the pay-per-view. He's going to be in the finals. What is happening? There's a brawl taking place. I'm glad that they've not fixed that glitch. There's a brawl taking place on the ramp. It's spewed from the outside. From the entryway, rather. And so it was announced on social media that Katana Chance would be facing Shayna Baszler later on tonight. It wasn't for now. It was definitely, like, later. But yeah, this brawl has kind of started. It looked like it came out of Gorilla. Like I said, top of the ramp. And now Katana Chance and Baszler brawling it out, but we've got a scheduled match, so we're going to have to try and break them up. Oh my god, they're just back and forth, relentless. And Chance is holding her own against Baszler, but Baszler's hounding on her. Oh, and a pop-up Rana takes down Baszler. Holy shit, we need to get security down here, like, right now. So, we've separated the women, and Noam Dar made his way down. Kind of, he couldn't make his proper entrance, because again, we were separating the women, and Dar just launched himself at Dragunov. Dragunov was making his entrance, and Dar is just completely pummeled Dragunov in the corner. And we've seen this lack of sportsmanship from Noam Dar over the past couple of weeks during his feud with Dragunov. And an alley-oop there from Dar to a seated Dragunov. Dragunov definitely dazed after that assault in the corner, and Dragunov's going to be taking on Pete Dunne at the pay-per-view for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, one-on-one. And in the meantime, Noam Dar has been kind of playing lackey for Pete Dunne, trying to distract Dragunov, and we saw him hoof Dragunov in the balls, to put it politely, a couple of weeks ago after their match. I believe Dragunov won, and then Noam Dar hoofed him, and then it looks like, again, like, Noam Dar trying to get the upper hand. Ilya Dragunov taking Noam Dar to the outside of the ring. Big clubbing blow to the lower back of Dar. Dar has pissed off Dragunov, and a leaping seated senton there. Very nice. Good grief, and Dar gets launched into the steps. The sound of both of his kneecaps slamming off of that steel. God, there's still some security guys going like through the Minitron area right now after that brawl, and we're getting word in from William Regal that the match between Katana Chance and Shayna Baszler will still happen despite their brawl. And Dragunov is a man unleashed right now. Look at the fury going up against Noam Dar. Look at the slaps. Holy shit. Dragunov's unstoppable. And a count of 8. Dar's out on the ground, and he, with a kip up, And Dragunov was going to break it up anyway, but Dar got back into the ring. And this brawl continues now on the inside. Look at the brutal forearms. Dragunov's trying to knock Dar out. And Dragunov already setting up for the Torpedo Moscow. He's calling for it. Oh my god, and he collects. He connects. Dar looks like he's down and out. And he is. Holy shit. A decisive and fast victory that time for Ilya Dragunov. Dar put up a lot more of a fight last time in their first encounter, but Dragunov still posing a very, very big and apparent threat for Pete Dunne. And no entrances for this one. We've got a big fatal four-way match, and it's going to be a bit of a preview of what to expect. Obviously, half of the men that will be, well, we don't actually know if the tag teams involved here will be the same at the pay-per-view, but there's going to be a tag team open. It'll be 4 teams fighting each other, and this is just a bit of a preview as to what it might look like. We've had championship tag team opens. We've had championship opens as well, to be fair. We've had tag team opens, though, in the past where multiple teams face off against each other. And the one at the pay-per-view will be no different. And as we mentioned before, the winners will go on to face FTR. They'll be FTR's first challengers. We've had all kinds of back and forth with the Young Bucks, TMDK, Legado del Fantasma, the Creeds, Triple M. There's been so many teams right now that are just performing so goddamn well. And I'm pretty excited to see them all come together and battle it out. Look at Julius Creed. Julius Creed's got a chair. Because this is a fatal four-way after all. That means no DQ. Look at the strength of Mace. And Otis landed on the chair. Holy shit. Bloody hell. And he just took the chair to the side of the head. Mace is swinging like a madman right now. Oh my god. Just smacking the life out of everyone. Mace laying out Otis and Julius Creed. Of course, I say this is a preview because we already know that 2 of these teams will not actually be competing in the Tag Team Open. That's because Legado del Fantasma actually challenged Triple M to a 6-man tag match, and there's a bit of irony there because, of course, Triple M don't have a third M. They don't have a third person to come in and compete, so they're going to have to try and find someone, but they have accepted that open challenge. So both Legado del Fantasma and Triple M will not end up being #1 contenders, but we've got so many other fantastic tag teams right now that it could fall to anyone, and I don't think that it would be a bad turn of events. Bloody hell. Talk about a bad turn of events. That stop sign being thrown into the face of Mace. Oh, and Mace getting some revenge on Wild there after Wild smacked him with that stop sign. Holy shit. Throwing Wild's body into the steel barricade. And now with Wild grounded. Look at Mace on the prowl. Julius Creed has got a kendo stick right now, going out against Otis, who's managed to wrestle it off of him. And some impromptu tag team chemistry there between Wild and Creed. Oh my god, and Creed takes down Mace with a single leg takedown and hops out of the ring as Mace rolls out. Phantasma member Wild right behind him. Oh, and catches Mace as well as Mace makes it back to his feet. Rolling Thunder into the code breaker there from Wild. And now the attack back against Mace as Otis rejoins the fray. This fatal four-way spews to the outside. And I think Wilde noticed it was getting quite crowded. He's gone to the ring to grab that chair. Good grief, and he clacks it over the head of Creed. And what in the world is Otis doing? Otis has a table that, oh my god, and gets launched into the barricade, and now 450 there from Wilde. Mace has got the table. Holy shit. Oh my god, and Wilde there. Look at the frustration from Wilde. Oh, good grief! Mace threw Otis with so much force that he just went straight through that open table. The table could not stop the weight of Otis. That was insane. And Wilde now taking the fight to Mace as Otis is back to his feet already and has some steel steps in hand. What is he doing with them? Oh, looking for the Wilde thing! And Wilde with the pinfall on Creed, and Creed kicks out. Holy shit. This has become a real showcase of the talent in the NWA right now. Particularly the tag division. And how these superstars compete in singles. Well, I don't know if it even counts as singles with there being a fatal four-way, but as close to a singles as you're gonna get. DDT there. As Mace and Wilde team up on Otis. Oh, Otis trying to get back into it, but failing to do so. Oh, and Wilde dodged out of the way of Mace. Oh, atomic drop. Into the Wilde thing. Mace goes down like a ton of bricks. And that is it for Mace. The first to be eliminated. Tallest man in this match. Oh, are we going to see a tag team between the two? No, I think they tried to for a second, and Otis fighting off Wilde. DDT. And Creed and Wilde, the brief impromptu tag team that they had going on for a second, has broken down. This is starting to look like a match from 90s ECW with all these tables and debris and kendo sticks laying around. Another table's been brought into the mix. And Julius Creed might have just bought Joaquin Wilde some time there. Table's been set up. Wilde thing to Otis. 1, 2, is this it? No, Otis stays in this thing still. Oh. Creed. Oh my god, with a T-bone suplex there. Sending Otis into the corner. And Creed is looking for a big move. Oh my god, and Otis. I don't know if he slipped or if he fell. But either way, he got to the outside of the... I don't know if he slipped or if he was pushed, rather. But Otis took a tumble to the outside. It definitely prevented whatever the hell Creed was trying to do to him. And he's managed to knock one of the legs out from underneath that table. The knee strikes there from Creed, who at the moment is on top of things. And even there, as Wilde tried to get back into the match, Creed just slowing him down, stopping him. Oh my god. The stop sign there. Otis managed to bring a stop sign back into the ring. And Creed has cleared the ring, which is impressive in and of itself. What is Creed trying to do here? He looks determined to put somebody through that table from the top turnbuckle. And it looks like right now that it's going to be Wilde. German suplex! And Wilde goes to the outside. Otis is looking to capitalise. Otis is right on top of Julius now. Oh, and stops him from attempting the takedown. Julius is back to his feet, but Otis again stopping him. Wild crawling back in. How is Wild moving after an avalanche German through the table? Oh my god, and Creed with the takedown. There's that diamond lariat. Beautiful there from Julius Creed. 1, 2. Oh my god. Look at this beatdown in the corner now. Creed with the stop sign, and Otis tried to get involved. Creed has been unstoppable for the last few minutes of this match. And it looks like Otis and Wild going to have to try and battle Creed. But Creed with the takedown. And a second diamond lariat to Wild. Wild is on the mat. 1, 2. And that is it. Wild is eliminated. Julius Creed now with a lariat in the corner. Otis is down. Oh my god, and he's back up. And he's back up and fighting. Holy shit. Oh, and the mat slam. Now this is where the pure strength, the one-on-one strength comes into it. Which man will overcome? Oh my god. Middle of the ring. Slam from Otis. 1, 2. And that is it. Julius Creed looked like he had the win there, but Otis at the last minute managed to pull the cat out of the bag. And he's picked up a win for American Alpha Academy. So after that absolute belter of a match, we got some women's division action, and we're going to see the showdown between Shayna Baszler and Katana Chance after their brawl earlier tonight. Shayna Baszler looking pretty decent compared to when she was getting thrown around the ringside area earlier on. I wonder if Katana Chance is in as good of a shape as Baszler is, but we'll see. I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but it has been confirmed by William... Oh, she's got very pointy elbows. By William Regal that Shayna Baszler is going to be taking on Rhea Ripley in a last woman standing match. And if Shayna Baszler wins that match at Guilty as Charged, she's going to get a championship opportunity. Katana Chance beat Bayley, the current #1 contender, back on Ring of Honor, which has put Katana Chance right at the top of the list as a possible future contender as well. Completely out of nowhere, considering this is only her second match now in Universe mode. Her match against Bayley was her first, and these two women have shared some altercations on social media that have been on the negative side, and that's where that brawl has stemmed from. Shayna Baszler has claimed that that win was a fluke, and right off the bat, Shayna on top of Chance like a predator on its prey. And a neck breaker there from Baszler. So yeah, she's been saying all over the past week since that Ring of Honor episode that that was just a fluke win. And Bayley's not exactly a difficult opponent to beat, as based on their prior tag matches and the match at Starrcade that Ronda Rousey actually won against Bayley rather. So Baszler's saying, you know, just because you beat Bayley doesn't really mean anything. And William Regal booked the match there and then. And so far in this match, as you can see, Baszler's been on the offense, and Chance went for the midsection but got stopped there by Baszler. And now look at this flurry. Oh my god, and Chance sends Baszler over the top rope. And Chance is showing off for a little second there. Baszler's looking pretty pissed. She's just got her world rocked, but these two women taunting at each other. And Baszler's taking her time, having a moment on the outside of the ring. She's in no rush. Whoa, oh my god, and a Hurricane Rana from Chance. And again, every single time Baszler gets to her feet, Oh, and Baszler just rocked Chance with a big right hook. Oh my god, and a basement dropkick wipes her out. She did a front flip there. That's how powerful of a dropkick it was. Good grief. And God help Rhea Ripley, who we've already said she's been struggling with a couple of injuries lately, but that's never stopped her before from being on top of the women's division. And I think that Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler at the pay-per-view, it has an opportunity to steal the show. Baszler pulling Chance to her feet. Look at these strikes, and Chance is fighting back. Oh, Baszler's still too fresh though. She's not received too much offense during this match. Chance has, like I said, been really struggling. Look at these gut wrenches. Just throwing around the limp body of Katana Chance, and Baszler using that as the possible setup. Here we go, looking for the Kirifuda clutch. Center of the ring. Can Katana Chance hold on? She's trying. She's clambering at the forearms of Shayna Baszler, trying to stay in this thing, and the crowd are behind her. Oh my god, look at the strength of Baszler, and Katana Chance has no choice. Throughout that entire match, Baszler was right on top of her. That was incredible to watch, especially after we saw Chance put up a great performance against Bayley. Shayna clearly watched that match and clearly knew how to take down Chance. Main event time, and last week we saw Adam Cole become the #1 contender. He's going to be facing Will Ospreay at the pay-per-view for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And over the past sort of week, even since Adam Cole initially arrived, we've seen Undisputed Era arrive, with Kyle O'Reilly very quickly advancing through the ranks of the Ring of Honor World Championship tournament, and we're going to actually see the final match in the semi-finals, where Kyle O'Reilly is going to be taking on Seth Rollins on this next episode of Ring of Honor. But tonight, Adam Cole has to take on the Empire. It's been a while, but they are finally back. The Empire is in full force, right in time for the first pay-per-view. Guilty as charged is gonna have the Empire written all over it as per usual. And tonight, Adam Cole is gonna be taking on Kyle Fletcher of Aussie Open. Aussie Open, they've been away for the past few weeks, but finally they are back. And after the last few tag teams that have arrived, the tag division is looking elite. With Red Dragon at ringside. And we recently saw the return of TMDK and the Young Bucks. Like I said, this tag team division, it's shaping up. It's really becoming something. We're getting all of the tag teams from all around the world, and certain tag teams that you wouldn't even expect to be involved in that. Tag teams like Triple M, that on the surface, they look like goofballs, let's be honest, but they've been performing fantastically. And I know for a fact that we're going to have more tag teams on the way. But I know the Aussie Open, they're not happy with their performances last season. So we could end up seeing, oh my god, a bit of a resurgence for Aussie Open. Oh, and Adam Cole tried to climb onto the turnbuckle there, but Fletcher caught him. See, Fletcher's got a height and size advantage over Adam Cole. Adam Cole, he's been called out for his size before, but you cannot deny the sheer skill of Adam Cole. That skill and charisma of Adam Cole. And Kyle Fletcher having a bit of fun there. Oh my god, and it's going to cost him as Cole moves out of the way, catches him into the Saito. Holy shit. But yeah, Cole, you cannot deny his talent. He's a former champion here in Universe Mode, WWE champion. He's challenged for belts multiple times. He had a long run against Pete Dunne. A long rivalry. We had British Strong Style versus the Undisputed Era. We've had Undisputed Era versus the Elite. We've had multiple feuds in the past. But this is now. And this is the NWA. And it's time to relive some of those feuds and create new ones. Look at Fletcher with a springboard off the corner to the #1 contender. Fletcher has come into this match with a full head of steam. Oh my god, and a curb stomp to Cole. And Cole has been struggling to get into this match so far. Trying to launch Fletcher into the corner. Fletcher bounced back but got hit by the kitchen sink there. And Cole, Armringer, hits him with a super kick. No stranger to a super kick. We've had a lot of super kicks as of late arriving in the NWA. Oh my god! And a diving knee drop off the top turnbuckle there to Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher's down. He could be out. No. Shoulder off the mat. Fletcher's still in this thing. We saw Kyle Fletcher put up a fantastic performance last season in a 6-man tag match when he was the only person left. And since then, people have been saying Kyle Fletcher's got what it takes to be a single star. He gets his shoulder off the mat there and rolling to ringside to where his tag team partner Mark Davis is. And Cole calling Fletcher to his feet. To the outside, and Fletcher moved out of the way. Cole took way too long. A big slap to the face and Cole fighting back. Oh my god. Oh! An Aussie Open have baited Adam Cole into their side of the ring. To make sure we don't see some kind of brawl take place between these two teams. Oh, kick to the shin. Kick to the shin. Oh, and Fletcher goes down with the last shot. Out of nowhere from Adam Cole. 2. Oh my god, and Fletcher at a 2.5, and he's getting out of there. He's getting the hell away from Dodge, and Cole caught him, keeping him in the ring. Irish whip. Oh, went for the discus boot. Oh, and Kyle caught him. Look at this flurry of attacks. And I don't even know if Fletcher knows where the hell he is. He just got hit with a brutal shining wizard. And now trying to get away from Cole. Oh, and Cole catches him. Kick to the midsection. And now Cole is in control of this brawl on the outside. That DDT. Oh. And Fletcher's trying to go for another combination of kicks. And this is insane. Davis trying his hardest not to get involved. Bloody hell! Almost took out the referee. Fletcher with a very Larry springboard dropkick, and now... Oh. Cole looked like he was going to go for a springboard, but stopped himself. Oh, and a punch to the midsection. Almost below the belt. What a sequence. And now Kyle's grounded on the floor. Oh, handspring enziguri. Shades of Empire Leader Ospreay. And Cole goes to the outside. And now Fletcher. Fletcher's calling for Cole to get to his feet. Oh my god. And Fletcher's popping off. Fletcher's popping off. Holy shit. Sending Adam Cole into the ring now. Fletcher could be looking for the end. And a big forearm strike. Fletcher's going into the corner. Red Dragon looking a little bit nervous for their Undisputed Era leader. Oh, and a crossbody off the top. And now Fletcher catches Cole. Spinning tombstone. 1, 2, and Adam Cole with the kick out off the tombstone. Holy shit. Fletcher is all pumped up right now, full of adrenaline, looking to end this thing. And he's waiting for Cole, and he catches Cole again. A second tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, and Adam Cole again with the kick out. Fletcher cannot put away Adam Cole right now. Holy shit. Oh! Kick to the shin, kick to the chin. And now Cole getting some offense in, managing to slow down Fletcher. Holy shit. And another kick to the knee. Cole. Panama Sunrise to Fletcher, dumping him on his head. Now that's a pile driver. Holy shit. And that is it. Adam Cole with the Panama Sunrise has just wiped out Fletcher. What a match. Adam Cole, I don't think he was expecting the win. I don't know why this victory emotion's on him. Oh shit.